Hello gurus, welcome to another episode. Hope you're having a beautiful day. We're going to jump in charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm going to show you my trades. Right now, Bitcoin is getting a massive bounce. This was yesterday. We reached 106,000. Bitcoin came down, it did the head and shoulders I was talking about, came down to 100K, bounced off. That was a good support. We should have entered there. Back to 104K. Look at this, almost full recovery. This should be the ABC correction. So there should be one more corrective wave. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Warren Buffett. The best time to invest was yesterday. The second best time is today. The biggest risk of all is not taking one. Right now, people are discussing in the chat. Hi, friends. Are we still waiting for the C part of the ABC movement? I am, but this is a V-shaped recovery. I might enter here. We're going to check on the technical. 60K with bonus with Bybit. Started with 10,000 traders. 2.6 million viewers. You can set these charts up. Investment success accrues not so much to the brilliant as to the disciplined. 45. We're in fear. Tesla dropped 14%. I sold it yesterday. Then it had a massive drop. It's bouncing in pre-market. I might add here. Nvda I added yesterday on that drop. I want to add a bit into Tesla, and I might add a bit into Bitcoin. 3.2 trillion, 63% dominance. Funding fee is negative 103,000. Huge recovery, almost the 4K recovery off the drop, almost recovering the whole drop. We're going to jump in charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Let's jump in technicals for Bitcoin now. We're going into technicals. Right now my account's sitting at 798. A little bit on the monthly from 678 to 915 back to almost 800. Still up a lot on month, but dropping from the highs. My Ethereum trade is pumping. Yesterday I set Ethereum buys, and I've got this morning it activated from this morning's trade. Now $1,700 in the profits. It's a $1,222 Ethereum trade. And you can see I was posting, we entered it this morning. If you're following me, 108,000 on X. Yesterday I sold Tesla before that dump. 11 hours after I opened this Ethereum trade, it activated on the dump, on that Trump stuff. So okay, I'm gonna look I'm gonna go into Bitcoin trade. Let's do the technicals on Bitcoin and then determine where we take a trade. I'm gonna do rapid fire on the weekly. So on the weekly, we've still got the C correction. We had the A move. Now we've got the B bounce. Now do we have this C, which is the biggest of the corrective waves? Looks like we're building a strong support, but you can clearly see the main support is not till 92. That's really the main support. Easily we could drop down that much on this C corrective. But it is showing strength. The stochastic is still going green. The squeeze mob is heading up. The RSI is not overbought yet. I'm feeling bullish on Bitcoin. That drop was quick and it didn't hit much, and it recovered quickly. We got a hammer candle. It did look at that, did the head and shoulders I was talking about. Shoulder, head, shoulder, and then dropped. It did that, but it got a very quick bounce. Crypto Guru bot fired a sell. Interesting. Bitcoin indicator bot fired a sell. So the C wave correction is still in play. I think we're getting the A to B bounce before the C wave, but I don't think we go below 98. It's showing a lot of strength, Bitcoin. There's massive support at 98. That could have been the correction. Look at that. The RSI and the stochastic on the daily reset. On the weekly, they're higher, but on the daily, they reset. On the 4-hourly, they're heading up. I'm going to add into my Bitcoin position here. Let's go into the closer time frames. 4-hourly and the hourly. Look at that weird. That's weird. Look at that bounce from 100 and then just weird climb. Look at that weird chart. Seems manipulated. Weird. But a V-shaped recovery. Everything is heading up. I think I should wait for the C wave correction, but I don't think it's going to be worst case scenario. I think we come to 98. I think 100 is psychological, so strong support. 98 possible. Okay, I'm going to set a trade from the low that we just had. Okay, let's see if we see any other patterns on the 4-hourly. I like to trade on the 4-hourly. Let's get rid of all our old charts. We'll keep the ABC, everything. So we're still in the ABC correction. But let's just map out what this is showing now. We've got that head and shoulders. You guys remember that? Because we're going to... But it looks like a big head and shoulders, you see? Shoulder, head, shoulder. If we drop back down, it would make sense that we come down to 98. That's what I see. But let's draw out the patterns now. We've got a trend line heading down, 3 touches. Oh, a descending wedge. That's a bullish pattern. No, it's just the channel. Showing strength. Should I add more into Bitcoin on support? 101,000. I think I'm going to wait for the C wave. So I'm going to leave it at 98. Let's see if I have trade. I'll set a trade. So my Ethereum trade pumping. Bitcoin trade, I've got 100. So let's make it 2 Bitcoin at 100. I've got 2 Bitcoin at 98. And let's do 3 Bitcoin at 95. So 2 at 100, 2 at 95. And I'll enter a little bit of a trade now. I'll start off my position. So I just bought 1 Bitcoin. Let's see if the trade acted. Now I've got 1 Bitcoin. I paid $5,000 in fees. It's 1 Bitcoin value. It cost me $14. And then I've got those other buy orders at 195. And my Ethereum trade is active. 97. This is what I'm holding. I bought more TON and I bought more Uni yesterday. You can see where I added into TON yesterday on that drop at $3. And Uni I added onto that drop at also here at $5.80. So I've got big, not big, but 50k positions in Uni and TON. I'm going to add 3 more, bring this to 50k on Uni. $50k Uni, 51k, 54k TON, which is beautiful. And I've got that Bitcoin and Ethereum trade, and then I've got those orders laddered down for Bitcoin, Ethereum, which is beautiful. Tesla, it's up 5% in pre-market, but Tesla started this. You can see this rising wedge played out perfectly on Tesla, exactly played out, and it happened the minute, pretty much like as I sold it yesterday. That drop, Elon Musk tweeted that shit, and then with Trump and calling him blah blah childish shit, both of them. And then they drop. Instead of stopping wars and helping the world, they're talking shit at each other. Sold 20 to Tesla 50%. I sold it at 321 field price. Orders at 266, 216. The rising wedge I talked about and we played out. So if you see here, if you've watched my videos, I talked about that rising wedge in that post also. You see it? So this post was yesterday, 22 hours ago. That was the rising wedge. It played out. So now I'm going to buy. There's support here. So I'm going to also buy Tesla before the open. And then I've got orders also down. Join us in the Telegram. There's 800 of you online. I'm waiting for 98. I've already started. I got those orders down. Hi, James. James posted a pic of ETH trade a few minutes ago. Entry price was on this trade amount in 245. However, 2 days ago, the order just set at entry price for 242. How come the entry price is now $20 cheaper? I don't know. Good question. BC wave correction took a 1 billion got wiped out. Never short Bitcoin in bull market. Most will lose over time because Bitcoin always goes up long term. A lot of discussion, crazy. Look how much discussion just today, like how much charts, gains. This is the most active real Telegram of traders and crypto people and stock investors in the world. This is the biggest Telegram in the world. It's international. You can get the premium version or translate. This is just conversations and charts today. Look, still today. Look how many these guys make crazy gains, 1,000%. Look, still today. 800 people are on right now talking to learn. Be careful of scams. Make sure you're learning from the moderators. Learn from each other. Don't believe anyone. Make sure you check all links. Don't send anyone any money. Don't give them access to your computer. All the links are down below. You can join them under the video down here. Bybit 60k bonus, main exchange of trade, Weex, and the links are jamescryptoguru.com for the Telegram and for the courses. The Telegram is free. There was some questions you guys had. Good prediction. Thank you very much. Played out perfectly. Saw it and I sold also. Awesome. Are you buying Doge still? Yes, I've got those orders still set. You're amazing. Thank you, Best. You're a genius. Thank you very much, everyone. Why not buy Ethereum when I bought my trade? Though you closed 2385, I didn't close. I've got it open on their bingo card, but you called the drop, James. Thank you. Saved my ass. You're welcome. Let's DCA back into what's cheap. We bought some awesome assets. Run for the amazing comments. Now I'm going to buy Tesla. I bought Bitcoin, Ethereum on that drop. World Uni, I added a little bit and I've got those orders laddered down. I'm going to buy more Tesla, but I'm still holding. I'm going to buy some Tesla now. I bought Nvda yesterday, but I'm still holding the Tesla buys at 266 and 216, and those orders are going to stay because I'm not going to buy much of Tesla right now. Buy back in because Tesla's PE ratio is so high. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.